Hey everyone out there, this is Eddie. I just wanted to chime in real quick before this episode and let you know that if at any moment it seems like this episode and the Space Jam episode are kind of out of order, that's because they are. As we said in Space Jam, we had a lot of trouble getting that out. So this episode was originally recorded after we did that, but then we re-recorded Space Jam. I don't know, I just wanted to chime in and let you know because if it doesn't bother you, that's fine, but I know it would have bothered me to be like, this seems like they are doing things out of order. So there's that, and that's this. And now, enjoy the episode. What are you laughing about?
And that's this.
And that's this.
I like it. That's why I was laughing, because it was funny, and it was accurate.
This is good. This is what being a professional is.
Being a professional is sprawling out across a bed and sitting next to a TV.
Yeah, that's right.
While not making eye contact with the other person because you have to keep your head straight in order for the audio to be decent.
Yeah, don't look at me. We'll treat it like
like we're in separate booths.
Yeah, like we're setting up a sting operation.
Ooh, who are we gonna get? Jeffrey Bezos.
Oh, that piece of that human dragon is going down.
Oh my god.
Well,
If there's a list of like top 3 individuals I'd like to sucker punch, he's in the top 3.
Oh, could you imagine?
Oh, just deck him.
Just be like, hey, Mr. Bezos, here's your
pizza.
Moons over my hammy you ordered. Bop!
Oh, see, I imagined that I was like a pizza delivery person. And I show up with the box, but I cut a hole out of the bottom of the box. And when he goes to look at the pizza, I just uppercut his ass.
Ooh, K.O. That'd be sick. Yeah, you ordered the knuckle puck?
No, what?
Bop! Take that, Jeff.
That sounds great to me.
That'd be fantastic.
I have violent thoughts, but I don't act out those thoughts. I feel like that's normal, right?
I mean, yeah, it's perfectly normal. I think you're insane if you don't have the most outlandish thoughts. And it could just be me because I'm paranoid as hell. It's very reasonable to, at the middle of night, about 1:37 a.m. to be like, I think the aliens are out to get me. And as long as I'm in my room with the curtains closed.
And the door is shut, and the closet is shut, and my feet are under my covers.
They can't get me.
I'm good. Alien, I'm impervious to aliens.
Them's the rules.
God, watch you get abducted now.
And then Fligglethorpe, he peeks in with his alien periscope, and he's like, nah, he's covered.
That makes sense. I agree.
We got to get out of here, Glosum.
Jepsum? Now I'm just naming the...
That's the third guy.
I know, but...
Is that an actual thing?
No, so that's... Jepsum, I think, is the name of the eel from... One of the electric eels from Little Mermaid. It's like Flotsam and Jetsam. I can't say the names. Don't at me. Anyway.
All right. Well, you think we got it?
We got it.
Let's get on into it then.
Where were you? What happened? What changed?
Welcome, one and all, to this episode of the Sho-Dependent podcast. It's the podcast that exposes our codependent tendencies with the things that we love, how they shaped us into who we are today, and whether or not that relationship has changed. The man speaking is 50% of your hosts for this podcast, and his name is Eddie. Woo! The other 50% is right here, and she is...
Kayla!
Hey!
What's up? A little whistle.
Oh, nice. That's the best I got.
Yeah, you should not whistle.
Oh, how are we doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. We're starting our
nice.
Weekend. Thank God.
It's funny because
Thank the gods.
Our current setup is very janky, but it also somewhat feels like we got a new studio in a way. I'm very jazzed.
It's like what they recommend that you do when you're like stuck in a bad mindset or you got writer's block or something. Like changing your perspective.
Oh, yeah.
Like whether that's literally or metaphorically.
Feng shui.
Ooh.
That's why do you think I love moving my room around so much? I love reorganizing my furniture.
Yeah, you really do. More than the average person, I would say.
It just helps to get new eyes in.
It'd be a lot easier if we had less stuff.
Yeah, well, we're products of capitalism.
Whee!
So that's
I
fun.
like things.
Yay! Speaking of capitalism, every podcast we do eventually comes back around to capitalism.
And anti-capitalism.
Mm-hmm. But in the last episode, we talked about Space Jam, a film that was based off of a commercial. So this week, we decided to talk about a film that was inspired by a small book of the same name. You may know this story very well. It's a tale of a man of science battling the ignorant masses, corrupt politicians, and global catastrophe. And no, I'm not talking about the pandemic. Oh boy. We are in fact talking about Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
Balls of meat. We're going to talk about them.
It really works.
Very good.
Do you want to introduce our first segment? Because we actually have segment names now.
Look at us evolving.
Yeah, we're getting better every day
trying.
for y'all. India, this one goes out to you.
Hey, we love you out there. US, you're pretty good too. Thanks for listening. But yeah, so this segment is the Meet Cute, where we talk about how we met the media we're talking about. Isn't that cute?
Adorable.
Anyway, this film came out in 2009, September to be more precise. It was my freshman year, and this movie was the highlight of my fall. Although I was very sad, puns made me feel a lot better. And this movie is chock full of them. You know what was not very fun is the original book that this movie was based off of. It was super short, pretty boring, considering it's a story about food falling from the sky. I saw this movie in theaters, and I loved it.
You actually saw this in theaters?
I did.
Dang, is that a first? No, you saw Twilight. Never mind, I'm done.
Don't shade me.
I don't even know if I saw Space Jam in theaters, but I have not seen any of these so far.
I can't imagine you seeing Space Jam in theaters. I feel like that was like a purchase your family made for Christmas. Like they bought you the VHS. You had never seen the movie, and then you're like, oh, I'll watch it for the first time, and then you fell in love with it.
Yeah.
You know, the 90s.
But my Meet Cute is very interesting because somehow it is already well documented here on Sho-Dependent. But in 2009, I was graduating high school. Y'all know this. I definitely did not see this film that year. At least from what my high school memories can remember, I want to say no. I can tell you this, though. Soon after high school was another first for me. Eddie got his first job.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Capitalism.
Oh, yeah, it's coming around.
Woo!
Got my first job at a before and after school program. Kind of like a latchkey thing. I don't know if everyone knows what that is, but that's the best way I could describe it. So yeah, I molded young minds. Freshly out of high school, they said, hey, let all these kids know your weird beliefs and the fact that you think aliens are out to get you. It's fine. Go for it.
It's a bad idea.
Nah, they enjoyed it. They enjoyed my paranoia.
I know I do.
I was 18, still a shy young man who hadn't found even the smallest bit of real confidence yet. So it was a bit rough to start. One thing that was dope about that job, though, was that we got to watch movies, and one of those films was Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. I saw so many kids' films, and yes, I'm doing air quotes, because I should say animated films at this job. The comedy is just so well written, the story is so much fun, and it hits you right in the heart at the end.
Oof.
Had me tearing up around the youth of tomorrow, hiding my shame. Like, hey, don't look at me.
Oh my gosh. You should be sharing your emotions, dear.
Nah,
I think your toxic masculinity was still pretty strong at that point.
Yeah, it was a tough one.
Mm-hmm.
We, of course, will talk about all this, but before Kayla hits us with the recap, I want to say, just keep this in the back of your mind. We could all learn a thing or two from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
I agree. Let's talk about it.
Yes, let's talk about it because we moved from our first segment to our next segment. It is called Getting to Know Each Other. So tell us about Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
Oh, I happily will. Here we go. Flint Lockwood was born to do great things. At least, that's what his mom said. Sadly, his mom didn't live long enough to see that become a reality.
Dead mom.
Dead mom.
A classic.
Who do they think they are? Disney?
That's true.
Yeah. Flint spends his adolescence on the small island town of Swallow Falls, eating sardines and inventing amazing things like spray-on shoes, remote-controlled TV, and rat birds, just to name a few. But all of these inventions pale in comparison to his greatest invention yet, Flintdiffer.
The Flintdiffer.
The Flintdiffer, which stands for Flint Lockwood Diatonic Super Mutating Dynamic Food Replicator. To make it simple, water goes into the machine and food comes out.
Easy.
But, yeah, it's easy. It's just don't worry about it. Flint can't get the machine to work. It needs more power. But his dad says, no, you need to work at the tackle shop and give up inventing.
Classic dad.
Classic dad. But Flint is an inventor, and he's gonna follow his dream, even if that does mean disappointing his father and the entire town in the process. Things go horribly wrong when Flint connects his machine to the power plant. He destroys the town's brand new theme park, Sardine Land, and simultaneously crushes the career budding from meteorologist Sam Sparks. But
Anna Faris.
Yum. But one good thing does come out of this series of unfortunate events. The Flintdiffer has been shot into the atmosphere and now is using the water from the clouds to make food. And not just any food. Hamburgers! Honey, this is where you say, it really works.
It really works.
Beautiful. The mayor loves it. Sam loves it. Flint loves it. But guess who's still not happy? You guessed it. Dad.
Classic parents, always just not happy when their kids are achieving their dreams.
Mm-hmm. Flint's dad, Tim, is not a happy camper. No one wants sardines anymore. And that's sad news for a man who makes a living selling sardines and fishing gear. Food is falling from the sky like crazy, and Flint is catching awkward feelings for Miss Sam Sparks. He asks her on a date to a jello castle in the forest, and he finds out she was a nerd and wore glasses and put her hair in a ponytail. Ugh. Yuck. I'm literally doing all of those things right now.
Who looks like that?
It's my hair is in a ponytail. I am wearing glasses and I am a nerd.
You're in character.
I am Sam Sparks today, y'all.
Adorable.
Oh boy. Anyway, they almost kiss, but the mayor ruins the moment with a phone call, letting Flint know that he wants him to cut the ribbon for the grand opening of the brand new town that they are decided to call Chew and Swallow.
Classic capitalism.
Mm-hmm. Flint is very excited and invites his dad to a fancy restaurant to tell him the big news. And surprise, surprise, Dad's still not happy because now the food is too big. The machine is making the food too big. It really is. And the food is mutating too rapidly, and it must be stopped. But not if the mayor has anything to do with it. The mayor destroys the remote that allows Flint to control the machine, and the gang has to save the day. Things are looking dicey, but everything works out all right. They shut down the machine, and everyone is saved. Flint's dad expresses his feelings, and Sam and Flint finally get their big weird kiss they've been dreaming of. And that, my friends, is Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
Oh, yeah. God, what a film.
Just so nice. What an experience.
It really is.
I just gotta say, from the jump, we were 2 minutes into this film, and I was already rolling.
Oh, my God.
I forgot how funny this movie is.
It hits you just right off the bat with 3-4 great one-liners.
Oh, my gosh.
Just so good.
So good.
Well, why don't we talk about it right now? Because as you know, after you get to know someone, if you want to take things to the next step, and it's also 1943, you ask them, hey, would you like to go steady with me? And then they look at you and say, sure.
Charmed, I'm sure.
So let's get to it.
Let's go
right?
steady.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
You want to go with me? I love that.
Is that a Grease
Donnie Darko.
quote? Oh.
Isn't it?
Oh, it is Donnie Darko. I think they say it in Greece, too.
It's probably both.
I can't remember.
I don't know. But here we are, going steady, right off the bat. Wanting to be a scientist gotta be rough these days. What a long way we've fallen, because in this film, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, Flint Lockwood is a scientist who is just ostracized by his town, who is looked down upon. They, right off the bat, baby Brent, who is like the town mascot
asshole.
and an asshole, he makes fun of Flint as a kid and says, what? Like, haha, look at Flint. He likes learning. That's dumb.
I will quote directly.
Oh, there we go.
He says, hey, fuck, sorry, it's so stupid. He says, he wants to be smart, and that's lame.
Hey, United States 2020 and beyond, huh?
Oh, I mean, us.
Isn't it just crazy, though? Like, where did we go wrong? Like, this is...
allowing straight, white, old men to be in charge of this country.
Right, the baby Brents of the world.
Yes.
And the mayor.
And the mayor.
Because... I mean, Flint, he's so smart and so capable of so much.
And he's cute as hell.
Yeah, he creates so much nice things. And then people still just look at him like a scrub. This man created rat birds. He made life.
That was a sin against God. But
he made life.
He did.
He is like a god.
He really is. Those things are cursed. They're so scary.
He made spray-on shoes. Honestly, I feel like I could take that. That'd be awesome.
Would it work? I don't think it would. I feel like you'd get like gangrene or something.
Oh, I mean, probably. But, you know.
I like the idea.
It's a great idea.
Fantastic.
Never having to tie your shoes again, a dream.
Eddie hates putting on his shoes.
I hate...
You know what he hates more than putting on shoes is tying laces.
Even worse, yeah. It's... just so annoying. It's one of those little things that just pisses me off.
And just feet are gross in general. So let's just cover them up.
No free feet.
No feet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's tying shoelaces, brushing your teeth, taking my contacts in and out. These small mundane things, and I'm like, can I just never do these things ever again?
Mm-hmm.
It legitimately irks me. But back to Flint. I mean, isn't it crazy how this book that became a film is just somehow premonition, predicts? You're looking at me like I'm crazy. Prescient?
I feel like the first 3 words you said weren't real, so...
But it just, it perfectly represents what happened in the last year and a half.
Yeah.
Where scientists, Flint tells the mayor, hey, this is a bad idea. We can't keep doing this. We got to stop. And the mayor says, nah, we need to make money. Let's keep it going. Can you get any more on the nose with what has happened in the past year and a half?
Not even like that, but in the past 3 months.
Oh, absolutely.
It's extremely current. It's kind of hurting.
It kind of hurts.
Yeah, it kind of hurts a bit. Because I wasn't even really thinking about that within the terms of the pandemic. Because I was just thinking of, the country in general. But that definitely makes it a lot worse.
Right.
Oof.
Not only that, but, the world in general. Because the sad fact of this movie is, if this invention, the flimdimsurfer...
Yeah, that thing.
If it actually existed, it would just be exploited.
It wouldn't exist because capitalists wouldn't allow it to exist. They would destroy it immediately.
Right. Jeffrey Bezos would get in there and freaking whack it with a hammer and come out looking like the mayor.
Yeah. No, because that's exactly what would happen. It always reminds me of the story of who invented the light bulb? Edison?
Senor Light Bulb.
It's not Edison.
Thomas Edison.
It is Edison?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Don't quote us.
Nikola
We're dumb.
Tesla.
No. Not him. Anyway,
Benjamin
the guy that
Franklin.
invented the light bulb, he had a more successful light bulb.
Yeah.
And he had a filament that would burn pretty much indefinitely. I think the longest burning light bulb is still probably lit. It's very dim, but it's been burning for over 100 years at this point.
Damn.
So he had such a successful filament, but guess what? They couldn't turn a profit on it.
Man, I can't make no money out of this, Edison. You better get back in there and make this worse.
Yep, that's exactly what he did. Because he chose a shittier filament that you'd have to replace, like, I don't know, like once a year or something like that. And that's what would happen. And the only reason that this machine was allowed to exist for as long as it did is because it only existed over this tiny, tiny island. Because had it existed anywhere else in the world, it would have been destroyed instantly, especially America.
You talking about light bulbs?
I'm talking about the Flint Stiffer.
No, I know. It was just funny that you went right into it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's just crazy because
nobody would make a profit.
No one, everyone, capitalists, freaking dirty pigs, would just look at it and be like, we can't make money out. They're stealing money off of our table by putting food onto their table. We can't have that. Who are we going to oppress?
Yeah. Well, and it's also complicated concept because restaurants would potentially go under, like a whole industry would die.
Yeah.
Which is a rich industry. It's an industry that we saw suffer this past year.
Oh, yes. But, I mean, if it means that no one ever has to go hungry again?
Capitalists would never let that happen, dear.
Exactly.
It's a fun idea, though.
Doesn't it suck?
Yeah. It's fun to know that in the United States alone, we have enough food to just not only feed our own people, but feed other countries as well.
Well, isn't that something? Because if we look at the next point here on Going Steady, this film also, not only does it deal with the fact of being able to create so much food that everyone can eat, but it also deals with the idea of what if you have too much food? What do you do then? America. You know what America's answer is?
We literally just throw it away.
Throw it away and don't give it to people who are hungry, baby.
Yep.
They don't deserve to live.
No.
It's their fault. They were born anyways, you poor piece of trash.
Also, if you work for a restaurant and you save the food and you give it away, you can get fired.
Yay.
Or worse.
Capitalism.
Yay. Yeah, it's really sickening. Like, if you're on TikTok or anything, I'm sure you've seen, I know you're on TikTok, but the audience, seeing those videos of, like, the one that is right on the top of my head would be, like, Dunkin' Donuts. Not that donuts are high quality.
Dunkin' Donuts, more like Funkin' Go-Nuts.
You could not say that with a straight face.
Continue.
Anyway, but, like, just the videos of them throwing away sheets and sheets and sheets of donuts. And I understand, like, donuts are not nutritionally rich foods, but the waste factor is insane. I worked for Bath and Body Works, and working there killed my moral brain. It was bad because I would literally shoot gallons.
Shoot.
Yeah, no, listen. I would shoot like gallons of lotion into the trash can.
Oh my God.
Meanwhile, these things are perfectly fine. I mean, they were testers. So if it got below like 50%, we had to trash it.
That's insane.
And we would literally squeeze like shower gel.
Just give it to
everything. Give it to women's shelters. Give it to people in need who could use the product. But we literally can't. And
what am I supposed to take care of my fellow man? I'm a good Christian. I'm not supposed to do that.
Here's another fucked up one, and this one drives me probably the most crazy, just because it is such a waste. Victoria's Secret slashes their bras.
Wow.
If they get returned. So, like, if
they get returned?
If they get returned or anything like that, they slash them. So they, like, cut the cups, they cut the straps. So if people in need are, like, rummaging through the trash, they're hoping to get lucky and find, a necessary good. I mean, granted, not everybody needs to be bapping. But,
hey, but if you are bapping,
but as a person
support.
with breasts, you need support. Mm-hmm. It's not always just, like, an aesthetic thing. It's like,
because
it helps with back pain and your health. And not only that, but if you're trying to, like, get a job and you're trying to look professional, nips out is not a great look.
For some reason.
It should be a better look.
Better free that nipple. I just, if we're talking about nipples real quick.
I don't know how you're going to transition this, but go ahead.
I don't know. I was just going to say it's kind of ridiculous that it's too big of a topic for this, but it's kind of ridiculous that men can show nip and women can't.
I mean, you were a woman in the womb.
Yeah, that's right. You fucking Kevin. Yeah, that's right. You. Now, what's a more man name? Brad.
Ugh, Brad.
Oh my lord.
I can think of another manly name.
What?
Brent.
Oh, Brent. Yeah.
Baby Brent.
Baby Brent. But real quick.
Yeah, before we move on.
Yes, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, yeah. Yeah, just wasting food is insane, and it makes no sense, you know? You hear about all this stuff. You hear about world hunger. I mean, L.A. pretty much made it illegal to be homeless.
Yeah.
You know, they have terrible legislature that makes it illegal to have tents up in, like, the parks and stuff. What do we expect these people to do? I mean, y'all supposed to be Christian, right?
They want them to die. That's what they want them to do.
It's legitimately they want people dead.
Yeah, because they don't want to support. They don't want to support these lives.
Well, my tax dollars, I don't want my tax dollars to go to things that I don't know about.
But
Meanwhile, it goes to things that I don't know about. And the cops, which I love, apparently.
Oh my God.
It's just, what?
It just is so sad.
I just love the absolute hypocrisy of anyone who claims to, like, follow any god and also hates people.
Yeah.
Don't all gods just want you to, like, take care of each other? Isn't that universal?
That should be the root of any functioning, well-intended religion.
Yeah, I'll take care of them by taking them out of this existence.
It's really sad. Anyway, I think we should move on because we're getting a little negative, and I just love this movie so much. I don't want to stay in the positive realm because this is an upper movie for me. Unlike Twilight that just dragged me down, this one's like.
But we gotta keep it real. We gotta keep it real.
We always
Flint
keep it
Lockwood is such a nice guy.
I love him.
He's such a goofball.
Mm-hmm.
He's amazing.
I love his nose.
He got a big nose. Home. He has to puff his mouth out to get a kiss.
That's why he does that?
Yeah, you didn't notice that? When him and Sam are going for a kiss the first time, he looks down and he looks at his nose and then he goes, home. You didn't see that?
I never made that connection.
This boy got a honker.
I didn't know. She could have just turned her head.
No, look at that nose.
I thought he was just weird and didn't know how to kiss.
No. If you have a nose that big, you got to clear. And he's doing that by puffing his cheeks.
Oh my God, that is so funny. Oh my gosh, I love him so much.
Yeah, but talk about Flint. Why do you love him so much?
I'll talk about him. Flint is just, he embodies so many of my personal, like, insecurities. And I feel like that's a huge plus for this film, is it highlights all the weird quirks that a lot of us have, but we don't outwardly talk about it.
Right.
And it's just so good. It's so well done. And the animation, it just lends itself so well to expressing the awkwardness of growing into your interests and your quirks. And it's just really well done. And Flint is just so charming. And very, very seldom is he ever mean. I think
he's such a nice guy.
Yeah, I think that's a reason why he's such a good character, is because a lot of the time when we see people, especially men, portrayed in Flint's situation, they get an edge to them in a darkness.
And he almost does.
He gets close, but he never allows himself to fully get there.
He puts, what, one or two biting comments?
Mm-hmm.
He gives one biting comment to Sam.
Yeah.
And then the only time he's, like, mean to his dad isn't necessarily... He's just more so standing up for himself.
Yeah, which is difficult. It's really interesting. And I don't think this is on our topic list, but just kind of how that's part of growing up is setting boundaries.
Yeah. And
Flint finally does that. It's just unfortunate that those boundaries are set a little too late.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's really interesting. He's a great character. He's so, from the second you see him, you're on his side.
He's what we all wish we could be.
Mm-hmm.
Not in the same specific way, but as his dad talks about at the end, which we will definitely get to near the end. But his dad says he's such a unique person because he's able to be himself even if he knows that, like, people won't like it.
Yeah.
Because he's so quirky. He really is. He's a nerd, a weirdo. He loves science, and he's just like so unapologetically that. That I think it's just something that everyone strives to be. We just sort of come up short in a lot of ways, you know?
For sure.
It's very hard to actually truly be yourself all the time.
I would even go as far to say it's impossible.
Because, like, who you are, you know, all of us are absolute weirdos when we're alone.
In our brains? Oh,
Yeah.
God.
When I'm thinking Flagglethorpe is outside my window, you know, at 3 a.m.,
yeah,
that's me 100% myself. And I don't necessarily think everyone needs to see that.
I hope not. I don't think I want to see all that.
But, you know,
like... You can talk to me about it, but I don't want to see it, you know?
Exactly. But we all... picture who you are and picture who you want others to see you as. Mm-hmm. Like, there's two completely different things,
They're very
right?
different.
But everyone wants to be a Flint Lockwood, which is fantastic.
I adore him.
He's just, yeah.
I think this would be a really good point for me to butt in with my metaphor that I noticed for the first time in this watch through. So, just off the bat, I want to say this film is gorgeous. You need to watch it a few times.
Amazing animation.
To truly appreciate the beauty of the animation, the color scheme, the attention to detail, the textures. It's all there. It's so fun. But one thing I know...
If I may butt in real quick, I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
There's a scene near the end where everything's going to shit, and normally you would think that when people are discussing major plot points, they stop the background, but no. In this, it's just giant food destroying everything around them the whole time they're talking. Mm-hmm. And that's like the detail that you want.
Yeah, and miraculously nobody fucking dies. That's insane.
No one we knew about.
That's just cartoon logic, but it's okay. Kind of. It's about in the same point that you were just talking about, Eddie. So this scene is when Flint gets sucked into the spaghetti twister.
Yeah.
And, you know, he gets sucked into the eye of the storm, and he miraculously, like, walks down a ladder and lands on his feet. Well,
what?
in that chaos, there is a beautiful, poetic metaphor that happens. And I only saw it for the first time.
Hit me with it.
So what happens is, as he's falling, the wind takes his lab coat, right?
Yes, I remember.
And he's sad, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's like, no, my coat. And then immediately after he loses his coat, he face plants into a billboard of himself looking completely different, selling a product he didn't create, and then he lands in the dumpster, basically. He, like, after that point, kind of has a really low point with himself and with his dad, and then his dad ends up finding the lab coat and returning it to him. Mm-hmm. So the lab coat is a metaphor for his true self and his true potential, which was unlocked and given to him by his mother, and the faith that she had in Flint to be the person that she knew he could be. Mm-hmm. He loses sight of that. It's tarnished and taken away from him. And then he is immediately confronted with his new reality that he is living a lie. The person that people are perceiving him to be is not the person that he actually is. Mm-hmm. And he's only able to move forward after he gets that coat returned to him and he is able to actually be himself.
Right.
Wow. I picked up the lab coat probably the first time because there is, you know, that there is a very distinct moment where it is lost and where it is returned. But I didn't notice the billboard until this watch through, and I just thought that was so subtle and clever and just on the nose. And it reminds me a lot of kind of like just creator culture and how you have to package yourself in order to be palatable to the masses.
Well, yeah, what was it? I saw a quote on Twitter. I think it was from, I don't know. I don't remember who it was from. It might have been Kurt Vonnegut, I think. Mm-hmm. But he pretty much said, we all are who we pretend to be.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's just 100%, you know, Flint was betraying funny enough, exactly what we praised him about. He was betraying who he actually is to be who others wanted him to be. So he became what they wanted of him.
Yeah.
He was pretending to be successful in the way they wanted.
Yeah.
And so that's who he became. He started becoming a jerk. You know, he started caring only about himself, and he does, in some ways he's justified in that, in wanting to enjoy his success.
Yeah, and it's also a coping skill.
Yeah.
From the context that he was raised in, he always felt like an outcast. He never felt like he could fit in, and nothing he did ever really worked. So it's kind of miraculous that this one thing went right for him.
Everyone gets their one.
He overcorrected. That's what happened.
I mean, yeah. Or he just finally found approval.
Yeah, which he was not
getting. The thing he wanted his whole life.
Yeah.
We could talk about Baby Brent real quick before we talk about the dads in this film, because we get to see a pretty nice array of dads. Kind of two dads that are very opposite. Which I thought was awesome.
Yeah.
But Baby Brent, I mean, think about your town, think about your state, your country, whatever. Think about the, like, weirdest, but yet, for some reason, most famous person you have. That's Baby Brent. He's like a hometown hero, a child star who the town just loves for some reason, just because he's from there. You know? Why are people so weird? You know, it's kind of like a local sports team or like a local sports guy. That guy's from here, hell yeah, that's sick. I like that guy. I just don't get it.
We're tribal. We like rooting for things that are close to home.
Oh my God. Yeah, we do.
Yeah, it's just an instinct. It's like, right now is the perfect example, the Olympics. Am I proud of America as a whole?
Stupid.
No. Am I proud of some of these athletes for working their ass off and absolutely crushing it? Sure.
Yeah, I mean, I'm most proud of I'm most proud of Simone Biles because she decided to stand up for her mental health and say, hey, I don't want to do this for all these fucking ungrateful couch potatoes.
Absolutely.
Who are now criticizing her like, she should do this for America. You know what, bud? You are sitting on a couch.
And you know what?
You ain't ever going to be at her level. Don't chime in now.
I mean, Simone, she's the GOAT. Period. End of story.
I mean, she really is.
Yeah, she really is. But even when she left, America still took gold.
Well, yeah, but that's not even the point.
I know.
Who cares about the gold? It's her mental health. It's just like Naomi Osaka, who said, I have anxiety over these interviews. I don't want to do this. And people criticize them like, hey, compete for my enjoyment.
Yeah.
Man, get out of here.
Yeah, it's a really interesting discussion. We don't need to have it now, but just like talking about the presence of sports in humanity and what it actually represents and why we think it's important. Because it's a lot, because even if you yourself are not participating in the sport, you are, if you actually care about the sport, you're rooting for it. There is a personal investment in both sides. And
people were personally invested in Baby Brent.
Absolutely.
Because you could take it there where Baby Brent, he's like a shell of his former self. He's hanging on to that one thing he had. He's hanging on to that one thing and he can't move on.
Yeah.
He goes from one thing to another thing at the end as well.
That's true.
Some people are just they're the thing guy, You
gotta have a thing.
You gotta have a thing, but when is the thing too much?
When it's a fedora. Then that thing is too
Fedora
much.
Brent.
Oh, God. No.
What do you think of Brent?
I think he's a great time.
He's a party boy.
He really is the barbarian of the group.
Yeah.
Just a dumb little himbo, and I adore him.
Yeah, he comes around.
He starts as an absolute monster.
He was a piece of shit as a kid.
Yeah.
And what a surprise that he carried that into his adulthood.
It's almost like if you don't teach kids how to have social emotional behaviors and develop real friendships, they're going to be fucked for the rest of their life.
Right. Well,
but look at this. He learned.
He did. My kid said that you failed him for no reason, so I'm going to need you to give him an A.
No.
I want to talk to the superintendent.
No.
My kid's perfect. You don't understand.
No.
Oh, you mean your kid who I saw verbally harass Timothy the other day? Yeah, he's perfect, huh?
Yep.
Good stuff.
Yep.
I love it.
Yep.
Parenting is very important.
You should parent your children. If you have children, please parent them.
Hey, if you're a parent out there and you're listening to this, your kid is not the greatest thing ever. I know it feels like they are to you.
To you, they are.
To you, they could be.
To the rest of humanity, no.
Please, for the love of all that is holy, you gotta stop putting your kids up on pedestals.
Please don't. Please dunk on their ass on the regular. It'll keep them humble.
You can't send your kid off to school thinking they're the hottest shit. Because they're going to run into people that are going to let them know that they're not. And then they're going to have a crisis. And they're going to end up like baby Brent. Just in a diaper, on a bench, covered in a pizza. Mm-hmm. Just wondering, my parents said I was perfect. Where am I?
Your kid's going to have the uh-oh moment.
Your kid's going to be the guy at the local bar reminiscing about his JV varsity football play where he ran it for 5 yards. And that's the most yards he ever got.
Oh, my God.
Hey, we were kings back then.
Ugh. Just make sure that your kids are confident enough to stand up for themselves, but not so confident that they destroy everyone around them.
We need a good, like, Flint Lockwood at the end of the movie level.
We need the happy
We can't have baby Brent.
No.
We need in between a Flint Lockwood and a baby Brent.
Yeah.
Because baby Brent does have good confidence.
Oh, yeah.
And he gets in there at the end. Chicken Brent.
Fantastic.
That's so funny.
I love it.
Parenting.
Please do it.
In this film, we see parenting done. We see it done very poorly.
And very well.
And amazingly. We're going to talk about the amazing first, and then we're going to go to another ad.
Oh, right.
Oh. Mr. T plays a cop, and I know what you're thinking.
A-Cap.
Sho-Dependent, they're A-Cab. Still, yes, absolutely. But we gotta give this guy his flowers. Not all of them are bad. We got some good ones out there. And it just so happens...
Just this fictional one.
It just so happens that in Swallow Falls, we have a cop named Earl. And my God, he is the greatest dad. One of these days, we're gonna do the best dads. What's it called? Tournament? Bracket? There it is.
Bracket. Fun.
And Earl has gotta be like in the final. He's gotta be Sweet 16.
Easily.
He, first of all, black father, who is just the most, because oftentimes in media, and it's obviously changing now, but in media, black men are portrayed as very toxic, very masculine, and Earl is strong. He's athletic, but he is the most loving father.
He is so nice.
He makes it a point. There's a point in the film where his son, Cal, I
love Cal, too.
We'll get to what he does, but he does something special for his son. And he just looks at him and says, I love you, son. And Cal says, I know, you tell me every day. And it's just, yes.
You're like getting emotional.
I am getting emotional because
it's so good.
That, you got to tell the people you care about that you love them. And it's just nice to see a father be like, I'm going to tell my kid I love him because I want him to never forget. Mm-hmm. Oh, so good.
Ugh.
You feel that?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm tearing up.
Please don't cry yet.
I got in my feelings.
Yeah,
I'll cry by the end of it.
Please don't.
We got to be real here on Sho-Dependent.
No. Yeah, no, it's so nice.
Talk about Earl.
Oh,
why is he so good?
He's just so good because he is funny without being mean.
Yeah.
Except for Flint, because he deserves it. Because he's kind of an asshole that's kind of ruined a lot of shit. And
why would I help you? You're always mean to me.
Yeah. You see this contact lens, Flint Lockwood? This contact lens is you.
Voiced by
my
Mr. T.
Is my eye. I got my eye on you.
So good. Mr. T knocks it out of the park.
He killed that role.
Yeah.
So good. Earl is so nice. I really wish we could have gotten to know Cal's mom a bit more. Right. Because my goodness, that woman is a beast.
She's a strong woman too.
Jeez. Love it.
And it just can't be stressed enough that they are probably the most highly capable family on the island.
And they're
black.
The only people of color on the island, pretty much.
Good representation right there. I absolutely love it.
Yeah. Also, he's got those tiny shorts. And I love that.
He flexes his buttocks.
He's got a great ass.
He gets in there. Dude was doing triple backflips just out of nowhere.
Insane. I love it.
Yeah. I mean, what more can be said about Earl? He wants to throw his son a special day. So he asked Flint to make it pretty much a snow day. But with ice cream.
Amazing.
We got to talk about the food.
It looks so fun.
We got to talk about the food later.
It looks so fun.
It's pretty much snow.
Yeah.
I wish.
It would be sticky, though.
You know, you remember... but that'd be a good smack. Get a... You know? A good hit. Oh, my God. Get some sugar in your eye.
Oh, fuck. That would hurt.
That would suck. But I always remember, you know, the classic episodes on TV where it's a snow day and the whole neighborhood goes and plays. Wouldn't that have been sick? Oh. I never got that.
Oh.
Oh, did you? Miss Suburbia over here.
The privilege is strong with this one. No, I grew up on a really nice cul-de-sac. I grew up with a bunch of kids my age, and we all played together. It was fun.
Good for you.
It was fun. I'm sorry you didn't get to experience that.
Yeah, it's fine.
It was a pretty magical time.
I grew up on a fucking, just street. Street. The kid tried to steal my bike.
Oh.
Someone stole my Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Oh.
High schooler threw a soda at me.
Oh.
So there you go. Here, there's your opposite.
I built igloos in my front yard. And
I had a grand old time.
And yeah, I got hit in the face with a few snowballs, but that was about as bad as it got.
One time, high schoolers went up to me and said that they were gonna kill me.
Holy shit! Why?
It's because I don't know.
Because you were brown?
I remember I was walking back home with my brother from like a friend's house, and then some high schoolers just like came up to me and gave me a piece of paper that had like a phone number on it, and then said like, if you call this number, you're gonna die or something. And then I went inside and told my mom immediately, and she was like, what? That's weird. Don't do that.
Don't call the number.
I was like 1,000,000% convinced that I was going to die that day, which was very fun for me. I was 11.
Jesus Christ.
Apparently, I lived in the exact opposite of your bliss.
Yeah, I was just like, la 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 la, I got you.
Meanwhile, cut to me and my brother running for our lives from some dogs.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck! We legitimately, last bit of my childhood trauma until next episode. We were running from some dogs. It was like a scene out of a movie. Let me paint it for you. Again, we're walking back to our house. We legitimately hear like a doo-doo, door slam open. We turn. The camera pans over. 2 dogs take off running from this house. It's as if they were unleashed on us. Did not see any humans. Door swung open. Dogs. Full sprint. Oh, fuck. We start running. We just go. We have to take a right. We get to our house. We knew we did not have time to like go to the front door. What we did was jump on our trash can and jump over the fence in one movement, and we barely escaped those dogs.
Do you think they would have attacked you?
They were chasing us the whole time.
Were they chasing you because you were running?
They were barking. We were not running at first.
Jesus.
Door swung open. They were sprinting at us, and then we ran.
I've never been chased by a dog, so I don't know what that fear is like. I've been barked at by a dog pretty aggressively.
Been chased multiple times.
This is why he doesn't like dogs.
Not only that, but they're annoying pieces of shit. If your dog fucking comes up to me and asks for food, oh my lord. I hate it so much.
We need to move on.
Hey, before we do that, before we talk about the exact opposite of a great dad.
Yeah.
Why don't we take a little break, huh?
This seems like a good spot, yeah.
Seems like a good spot so I can relax and stop living my flashbacks.
Yeah, you need to take some deep breaths.
It's fine, I'll be okay. As long as no doors swing open and someone unleashes hellhounds upon me.
Oh, here's to hoping.
Alright, we'll be right back. This episode of Sho-Dependent Podcast is brought to you by Rise and Grind Coffee Shop.
You just woke up 3 hours early to your work shift. Do you have a car? No. Do you have a skateboard? Yes. Do you like coffee? Yeah. What about fitness? Yes. You say, I like all 3 of those things, but I can't fit them all in before work? Well, we have got the place for you. Rise and Grind Coffee Shop. The only gym, skate park, coffee shop you'll ever need.
That is, once again, Rise and Grind Coffee Shop. We rise so you can grind. And now back to Sho-Dependent. Oh, well, thank you to our ad sponsor for...
Delicious.
Delicious. I got myself a 50-50 grind coffee.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Mm-hmm. It's 50% espresso, 50% cold brew.
Nice.
So I'm about to die.
Well, I got myself the deadlift pound cake.
Oh, that's thick.
It's a 4-pound pound cake.
4 pounds?
Yeah.
My God. It's 4 pounds, but it's what?
It's 1 slice.
There you go.
1 slice is 4 pounds.
I like that. So we talked about Earl. Amazing dad. Let's get to the exact opposite.
You be nice to him.
Tim Lockwood is,
just most people's dad?
Most people's dad, most people's parents, just perpetually not impressed.
And floundering to express themselves in any meaningful way.
Yeah, I can relate.
Yeah.
I can relate to Flint here in this movie a lot, which is also why it hurts me a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, Flint, he constantly is trying to pursue what he wants in his life.
Yep.
And his mother, 100%, is all for it. But his father is just incapable of talking except for fishing metaphors.
Yep.
Which Flint does not understand.
Why didn't he ever fish with his dad?
Do you think Flint wants to fish?
He'd probably find a way to ruin it.
He'd probably find a way to fish better, and then his dad would be mad at him for it.
That's probably more accurate. It just reminded me of what my dad told me the other day.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Kayla, have you ever golfed? No, Dad. I've never been invited.
Huh. All right, well, I'm going to go golf.
That's exactly what happened. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, it's just... And Tim, like we said, he comes around by the end, but it is so deflating for Flint and for me and anyone else watching who can resonate to just see him finally have something go right, and the first thing his father does is say something bad that's happening. Oh my God, it sucks.
Yeah, and the hard thing is, like, Tim knows he messed up.
Yeah.
As soon as he gets home after that incident, he's like, "Oh, I messed up."
He said, "I threw out too much line on that one, huh?"
Mm-hmm.
I don't know fishing.
I know you don't know fishing. That was a horrible metaphor.
That's a good one, I think. I cast my line too far on that one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just sad. And I'm sure parenthood is full of those moments of just realizing you messed up. But the damage is already done.
Yeah.
But at least he apologizes at the end.
He does apologize. I want to leave that for, like, the very end here.
Yeah.
So let's move on to one of your points, I believe.
Yeah.
Can you talk about Sam Sparks and how they sort of flipped the script?
Sam! Yes, queen.
Yes.
She gets a yes, queen from me.
They do the opposite.
They do the opposite of... What the hell is that movie called?
She's All That.
She's All That. So when She's All That, you know, the classic horrible rom-com.
The horrible... What?
It's horrible for what it does to the woman.
The quintessential teen rom-com. We're going to do an episode on it one day. I love this movie.
It's so bad.
It's amazing. It's not bad. It's not bad.
It's so bad.
How was it bad?
It's very toxic.
Are we going to do this right here?
We'll save it. Anyway.
Toxic?
Yes.
It's fun. Continue.
Yeah, I'm sure it is for you.
Yeah, and for millions of people out there.
Not for her. Anyway.
She's not even real.
It doesn't matter.
Sam Sparks.
Anyway.
What a name.
It's a great name. What's the name of the movie?
Ladder with a Chance of Meatballs.
Not that one.
The one we just talked about? Oh, my Lord, yes.
Okay. I've seen this movie once. Be nice. But in She's All That, there's like a nerdy girl, and then there's, the stupid bullshit, and like, oh, she takes her hair down, takes her glasses off, puts on some makeup, and like a nice tight dress.
Ooh, girl, it's red.
All of a sudden, she's a different person.
No, you missed the spot.
What?
Walk downstairs slowly.
Oh, right. There's always a stair sequence.
Girl, Lainey.
Wow. We'll save this. We'll deconstruct this later.
I agree with everything except for taking the glasses off. You leave those glasses on, girl.
Anyway, they do the opposite with Sam, because she starts off looking real cute and normal, I guess.
And acting ditzy.
And acting stupid. And like she doesn't know what the hell anybody's talking about. And then Flint like calls her on her bullshit.
Yeah. And it's so cool because Flint, a person who is so much of himself. Mm-hmm. He sees Sam constantly because she always says like, oh, your machine does this, this, and this in specific science terms. And he says, yeah, that's actually a really good point. And then she just walks it back and says, oh, I mean, clouds have water, right? And he just tells her, why do you always do that? Mm-hmm. She says, do what? Why do you always say something smart and then walk it back and act like you don't know? Mm-hmm. And it's cool to see him call her out. Yeah,
because he recognizes those masking techniques that she's using. Because he's probably tried to apply those in the past.
With his dad.
And, so he literally makes her nerd up.
He's like,
put on your glasses. And she's like, whoa, you look different.
It's a great bit. Because he
looked hot and hunky in the blur.
Yeah, in the blur
of... She puts on the glasses.
Yeah. And then he makes her a scrunchie out of Jell-O?
Yeah. That would not work, but it's a fun idea.
Oh, come on.
I mean, none of this would work. So let's suspend our disbelief.
The Flume Doom Surfer is coming.
It's super strong Jell-O. But then she like puts on her glasses and puts her hair up in a ponytail, and I'm pretty sure from that point on.
Yeah, she wears it the rest of the movie.
Yeah, and she doesn't pretend not to know what's happening.
That was her moment.
Mm-hmm. What a queen!
A woman in STEM too.
A meteorologist miracle.
Yes, Sam.
The Doppler says there's a storm coming, and it's that bitch energy.
Oh, 100% chance.
Yes, what a queen. I love Sam. She's so cute. Anna Faris does such a great job.
Right.
And she plays I guess they're not super similar, but she plays another character in a different film called House Bunny.
I've never seen this film.
So good. We'll have to watch it together. But she plays a ditz in that one too, and it's so funny.
Yeah.
Instead of the mahi, could I just get the one mahi? Because I'm not that hungry.
It's like we'll get back to Cloudy in a second, but in 10 Things I Hate About You, one girl says, like, I know you can be overwhelmed and you can be underwhelmed, but can you ever just be whelmed?
It's a fair question.
English is weird.
English is stupid.
What is that, though? You're an English major. What is whelmed?
I think it's just a feeling.
Is like German?
I don't know.
They have all those words?
I don't know.
That are feelings?
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh, man. Speaking of someone who might be feeling a little...
Slighted,
underutilized.
And just maybe reconsidering his life's path.
Let's talk about Manny.
Manny! Who the hell is Manny, you ask?
Manny is Sam Sparks' camera guy. And I guess just the tech guy?
Yeah, he's like
he runs everything. She's the talent.
Amazing.
Yeah. But Manny is, for the most of this movie, just absolutely silent. He's just the camera guy.
And you only see his nose?
Yeah. He's got another big nose and he's got a big hat.
Yep. And a little body. He's like 3 feet tall.
Mm-hmm. But near the end, Earl, devastated, his son Cal is in a sugar coma. Sam says, we need a doctor. Is anyone here a doctor? Manny, for the first time, speaks up and says, I'm a doctor. She says, what? Manny says, yeah, in Guatemala, I was a doctor, but then I came to America to be given a better life. That was a great choice, wasn't it? And it's just, how many times have you seen it?
Hurts so much.
Where an immigrant who was so successful in another country, engineers, doctors, surgeons. Go from like India, Guatemala, I don't know, any other place, and come over to America and then become like bus drivers and stuff because their degree doesn't count in America. What
the fuck? Why?
Oh,
Also, Manny speaks perfectly good English. I don't know how this was a barrier.
I don't know if that's even part of it.
I know, but I feel like immigrants tend to have a hard time in this country if they're not English speakers. It's definitely easier to make it.
Oh, I mean, yeah, it's easier to communicate when you can communicate.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, not only is Manny a doctor, he's also a pilot.
He was very busy in Guatemala.
Like, this man is so overqualified for his job, but good on the film to just show the immigrant experience.
Yep.
And show America, because I'm going to assume Swallow Falls is America. Even though it's not.
Yeah, what is it part of?
You know? They're under the
Atlantic.
Atlantic Ocean.
I mean they all speak English.
They're probably part of America. It seems very America.
It feels like, but in all likelihood, wouldn't it be like more of a Caribbean?
It's a territory of America, like Puerto Rico.
It was probably a stop on the slave trade.
Whoa, can we not do that to Swallow Falls right now? Let's picture the guy eating the sardine. Have you ever had a sardine?
No.
Me neither.
I have them at my house. We should eat them. We should try one. My cat loves them. They still have the heads on them.
Aw, adorable.
Now he's just thinking about my cat, looking blissfully into space.
Oh, you can see a drawing of the cat on our picture.
On our sticker, yeah.
She's a little grumpy thing.
She's very grumpy.
I want to have a sardine.
Okay.
I want to have it on pizza.
Okay.
But then I don't want to waste the whole pizza.
We just put a sardine on a slice of pizza.
You want me to buy sardines?
I have sardines at my house.
Yeah, but those are cat sardines.
No, they're just normal sardines that we feed my cat.
You can get sardines at Domino's.
I don't think I want to risk that.
But I want it like cooked on it.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. I don't want to.
Nervous.
I don't want to buy a whole pizza and then hate it.
Yeah.
Because then I'm gonna eat the pizza.
Ugh.
Fish on pizza?
I don't know.
But people do it all the time in cartoons.
I know, it's weird.
And how many things have I done because of a cartoon?
A lot, probably too many.
Yeah, probably. But Manny's amazing. Immigrants are amazing. And for the most part are overqualified for the jobs that they're doing. So just think about that the next time you look down on an immigrant working a job. They're probably supporting their family in the only way they can because America is holding them back. Woohoo! No, not woohoo. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
There you go.
Should we talk about food?
Yes, let's talk about the food I was about to say.
Yay, food! We were just talking about sardines, so it's appropriate that we transition to the food falling from the sky.
Okay, so in the film, they go to Flint, the citizens of Swallow Falls, the Swallowians. Swallowites?
Swallidians?
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, I don't know.
They go to Flint and they can request food.
Yeah.
What would you request?
Sheesh. Oh my god, you know what'd be cool is a cotton candy fog.
Oh, that's thick. Oh, but then I could finally do the Scooby-Doo thing where I fucking poke my head out and then cut it.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Oh my god. That'd be so sick.
And it'd be like different colors.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be sick?
Oh, a little fog. That'd be dope. I've always wanted to cut fog.
I've always wanted to eat a cloud.
And you could.
And I could.
It'd be a cotton candy cloud.
Wouldn't that be fun? What would you want?
Oh. Just want a sub sandwich that I could drive like a car.
Oh my god.
Meep. Get the hell away.
So you just want the Oscar Mayer Wiener car?
No, I want it as a sandwich. Yeah, and it's real. That way I have my road snacks with me when I'm on the road. It's just, take a bite out of the...
But you don't even like sandwiches that much.
There are certain sandwiches that I like.
Okay.
You can't tell me it wouldn't be fun to drive a sandwich.
If I could drive any food, I think I'd want the burger car from SpongeBob.
Oh, yeah.
You know, in the SpongeBob movie, how they drive the Krabby Patty
I've never seen the movie, but I've seen the thing, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Drive a burger? That's hilarious. It would smell, though.
After a while.
I mean, it would smell like a burger, and then you would smell like a burger.
Yeah, but that's a nice smell.
I don't know.
That's a nice smell for a day.
For a day. Wow.
What's a tiny food that would be amazing big?
I almost said tiny corn, and that was the dumbest answer.
Ooh.
You know,
baby carrots?
That's just a carrot.
No, but big.
Oh my god, but that's just a carrot.
No, I want the baby carrot, but bigger.
He's so stupid.
Oh. I want to be in a bowl of cereal.
I've always wanted to be in a bowl of soup.
Yeah.
It's like a jacuzzi, but I'm the soup.
Hey, what's for dinner?
Me. I'm in the soup.
It's me.
It's me. Oh my gosh, it's fantastic.
Oh, there's so much fun with food. Obviously.
There's so many food puns.
And in this film, yeah.
And Sam just, the one-liners.
Oh, Sam is a queen of broadcast.
Yeah. It's so nice.
Did you write down any of her lines?
I'm trying. Oh, that was so funny when they were talking about the ice cream. And her last line was, a la mode. And then it was translated into all the different languages. And then they went to England. And it was said, they said, truly a town that is topped with ice cream. Mm-hmm. Instead of saying a la mode, where everybody else
apparently they don't say a la mode.
They hate Britain in this movie.
There was a lot of it at the end where like everything is like shined up and better, and then Britain just goes from bad to bad.
London specifically.
Yeah, because it's gloomy there.
It is. It really is. Oh my gosh. It's so funny.
There's a point where there's a giant pancake that covers the school, 2 sticks of butter, and then just maple syrup. And that syrup would have been so dangerous. The thing that they don't point out in this film that would happen in real life is that a lot of food big is dangerous.
Yeah, like the density.
The viscosity of syrup.
Oh my gosh.
You would just drown and never be able to get out.
It's annoying when you get it on your hands.
Yeah.
Imagine getting it everywhere.
Oh, imagine like a Rice Krispie.
Oh my god.
You get stuck to that thing, you're done.
Oh my god.
The stickiness of sugar.
Oh my god, that reminds me of that woman that like boiled her husband alive with sugar.
Oh my god, you're right.
That was scary.
Isn't that insane? That's a completely different thing.
Sorry.
We just took a second to be like, yo.
So fucked up. Yeah.
Food can be dangerous.
Food can be very dangerous.
And like Sam at the end, if it rained peanuts or something, so many people would die.
Dead. Dead on arrival.
Or like eggs.
Yeah, I might. I have a neighbor that's allergic to eggs.
Does he ever? He makes eggs, right?
Yeah, sunny side up for breakfast.
You know what? That's weird that I didn't think about it until just now. But, and this is very dumb to say now that, I'm thinking of it.
Way to set it up. I'm really intrigued.
But I'm like, yo, he's making food that was living things, but without the living thing.
We are trying to do that now with food science.
You know what I'm saying though?
Beyond Meat, man, he did it first.
Yeah, but it's real.
Yeah, but so is Beyond Meat.
Well, yeah, but it's not like actual living thing.
No, but they have lab steaks now.
Well, sure, you're right, but that's what I'm saying.
Like I know it is weird.
He made an egg without chicken.
He made a chicken without chicken.
Yeah. Weird.
Fucking weird. I don't know how I feel about it.
Theoretically, though, you could do that, right? Because all things are made out of the same things, right?
Yeah. On some levels, yeah.
I love the movie's ability to both not explain and explain the machine.
It simultaneously over-explains and under-explains the machine.
Uh-huh. Which you only need... I love when things don't explain it.
Yep.
I would have wished that they... And it's fine, because they clearly are making fun of it. But I love that he just says water goes in the top and food comes out. All I need.
That's all you need.
All I need.
The only explanation.
Yes. Oh, God. All right. Are you ready?
Yep.
Are you ready? Everyone, it's time to get in the feelings here. Because at the end of this film, it all culminates in Flint, he pretty much sacrifices himself to save the town and destroy the Flimdimsifer.
Not only the town, but the world.
I forgot. Yeah, it's a global catastrophe because there's going to be food storms all over. And yet again, an overabundance of food is terrible.
Yes, especially large food.
Especially food the size of buildings. But Flint, he sacrifices himself, or so it seems, until his creation, the rat birds, save their father, bring him down from the heavens, and he's alive.
Hooray!
He gets the kiss from Sam.
Yay!
And then he looks at his father. And his dad, who can't speak to his son like most men can't.
Yep.
Because it's been beaten into our society that men don't talk to their kids. He
Perfect.
just stands there. He tries to make a fishing metaphor. Flint goes from excited to see his father to, oh man, not again. And then Sam uses the monkey translator.
We haven't even talked about Steve.
Do you want to talk about him real quick?
Steve's a monkey who can talk because Flint built a machine to make him talk.
He's voiced by Neil Patrick Harris.
Fun fact.
He says
whatever he's thinking.
Just single words at a time.
Gummy bears.
Mm-hmm.
Steve.
Now that you say it, it does sound like Neil Patrick Harris.
Mm-hmm.
Weird.
But
anyway, Sam gets the monkey translator, puts it on the father, and it can translate the father because he is a fucking baboon.
Mm-hmm.
And what he says is amazing. I'll start us off here.
Yeah, please.
Because I love how he begins. He says, I don't really even know how to explain this, but your mother, she was right about you, and it just made me wonder how someone so unique and amazing could come from someone like me. And it's just like, wow.
Mm-hmm.
He knows his son is something special.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tearing up right now.
Oh, boy.
Because it's just, I mean, what an amazing thing to say to someone, though.
Yeah.
You're like, how could I, trash that I am,
trash,
how could I make someone so amazing?
Mm-hmm.
It's just, imagine hearing that.
That's very nice.
Jesus.
Woof.
What else does he say? Because I got a tear in my eye.
Yeah,
right now.
I don't know.
I could keep going.
What does he say? Oh, isn't this the movie where? Yeah, doesn't Earl say, "You get back in there, tear"? And he sucks his tear back into his tear.
That's in the second one.
It is in the second one.
But anyways,
we gotta watch the second.
I'll finish.
Yes, please do.
So the father starts off with that just strong line and just keeps going, and he says, if your mother, who Flint's mother is dead, if your mother was here, she would say that we needed to stop arguing and we just need to bond together, and knew that we both cared about Flint and all that. I'm sort of mixing it up. I'm not doing it justice.
It's because you're emotional.
I should have just written it down. But then he caps it off again perfectly by saying, when I take this thing off and I start talking in fishing metaphors again, I just want you to know that no matter what I say, it means. And then he doesn't say it through his thoughts. He says it with his voice. And he says, I love my son. And it's just, oh. And that's all Flint wanted.
It's so sweet.
He just wanted to know that he made his father proud and that he loved him.
Mm-hmm.
Because he already knew that his mom did. But unfortunately, she's not there, of course. Because that's how stories are told, huh?
It's how they get you.
But yeah, it's so good. It brings a tear to your eye.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, who wouldn't want that from their parents when all they've been seeking is their approval?
No one. Everybody would want that. Which is why it's so effective.
And the movie ends with that, and then it has a happy, great credit sequence, which I always love when the credits are animated and tell a little bit more story and stuff. We didn't really talk about the mayor.
We don't need to. He's a capitalist pig.
He's a capitalist piece of garbage and very on the nose. He consumes too much because capitalists always want more and more and more.
Mm-hmm.
And he gets huge. In the credits, though, we see that he actually gets arrested, so that's good.
Yeah, that's
good. He gets a little bit of comeuppance.
Mm-hmm.
But the credits are nice and vibrant, and that is Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
Hooray! Yay!
We thought about covering the second one. I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
But Kayla, there's a line in it that you always quote. I feel like you have to add it, because if we never do a Cloudy 2 episode, you at least have to let them know what is it.
So I understand, I can't really remember the premise of the second film, but basically, like, food becomes sentient and can, like, emote, and it has eyes and legs and arms and things. And there's a scene where they're taking a boat down, like, a river, and then Flint freaks out, I think. And he's like, there's a leak in the boat. And then the camera cuts, and there is an actual vegetable leak. And then the leak goes,
It's really funny.
It's so good.
That's legitimately all I've seen of the second one.
There's a leak in the boat.
Okay. We gotta watch it. We'll see what's up.
Just for giggles. It's so cute.
But let's go from that to our last segment here. It is defining the relationship. Well, I guess second to last, but whatever.
Technicality.
Technicalities are technicalities. Defining the relationship. DTR. How are we doing with our relationship with Cloudy now? Let Eddie start you off. This film is just everything I could want in an animated film, in a story, in a movie in general. The animation is glorious. The comedy is some of the best out there, and it's so heartwarming as a whole. There's so many lines we didn't talk about. You know, at the beginning.
Oh my gosh.
Flint.
Should we just throw some out there?
Do you want to just throw some out?
Some rapid fire?
Do it.
Well, first off, the movie starts with something very funny, which neither of us recognized until now, which is a film by a lot of people.
Yeah.
Like, that's just a text that, like, opens the movie.
Which is fun.
Which is very funny.
He says when he gets made fun of by Baby Brent, he says, I wanted to run away that day, but you can't run away from your own feet.
Because he had on the spray-on shoes and he couldn't get them off.
Yes.
What was another one? Oh, gosh. Another one is, the mayor, he's like, I want people to look at me and say, that's a big mayor. And then he literally became, like, morbidly obese and gigantic, which was very funny. The whole can you look me in the eye scene, where his dad's like, can you look me in the eye and say, you got this under the control and nothing's gonna go wrong. And he goes like cross-eyed.
He is fighting to look his father in the eye. And haven't we all been there?
Oh, yeah. Oh, this is junk. This is junk. And then Flint points to himself and says, this is junk. Fantastic.
Very millennial humor.
That's probably why we like it so much.
Honestly, I think it really is.
It's just like pure millennial humor.
A good, jumping off point of where humor went.
Yeah.
2009.
Gang, gang.
So those were some of those great quotes, some great moments. Back to what I was saying, though. As I said in the beginning, I think we all have something to prove to someone just like Flint does. I've said it before, but I know I sympathize with Flint a lot. I've been there many times, you know, if I peel back the curtain, wanting something so much and feeling like that one thing you want will never be supported by your loved ones. It hurts. It really does. It hurts at such a deep level. But you know what? You just got to get through it. You know, you just got to keep going. And like Flint did, you just have to keep doing what makes you happy. And eventually, the fish dad in your life will come around, right? At least that's what we hope.
We hope.
That's kind of what this podcast and what creating is for me. And I really do love it. I get a lot of enjoyment out of creating things. You can't get no better of an ending than a parent finally letting their kid know that they are proud of them. So for me, this one hits close to home. And for that reason, myself and Cloudy are good pals. I always look forward to calling Cloudy up and hanging out and bonding over our shared insecurities and trauma. And by the end of our hang, we both feel so much better.
Hooray!
Yay!
For me, in my opinion, this movie can make anybody laugh. and it's just a flat out good time. If this movie were a relationship to me, it would be like your favorite cousin. You may not talk very much, and you may forget that the other person exists for a little bit, but as soon as that family reunion rolls around, you know you're in for a great time with lots of laughs and funny stories and crazy memories to share. And this movie is just very close to my heart and my funny bone, and I plan on watching it much more frequently from here on out. Because I don't know about you, but as soon as those first one-liners hit, I was like, ugh, things are going to be okay.
Yeah. It's nice. It just, so many jokes, so many feel-good moments.
Exactly.
Oh, well, that is it, everyone. Thank you from the bottom of our stomachs for listening.
Nice.
If you enjoyed your meal as much as we did, then go ahead and do us a favor. Leave a review and tell us what you liked. Spread the word. Be the Sam to our Flint and let your loved ones know about Sho-Dependent Podcast. Tell them it's Sho-Dependent on Spotify, Apple, or wherever they listen to podcasts. You want to follow us on socials as well? It's Sho-Dependent Pod on Twitter and Insta. The man speaking again is Eddie, and you can find him at Victor V Sweet on Twitter and Twitch. Kayla, where can they find you?
In the garbage disposal. But also on Twitter at DJ Vivitch.
There you go. Now that we have talked about the horrors of food consumption and waste and, of course, capitalism, we want to take a quick second to remind you that spooky season is coming up. Because here on Sho-Dependent, spooky season starts in September.
Yeah, it does, baby. Sorry.
Say it again.
Yeah, it does, baby. Love spooky season.
And I know it's hard to find something scarier than capitalism, but next time, we have just the absolute most influential piece of horror in Eddie's life. The thing that started his descent into becoming the horror lover he is today. It is also our first non-movie episode as we bite into the monster that is Resident Evil 4.
Yay!
We once again thank you for following, downloading, and spreading the word. Oh, and don't forget, four eyes, you need glasses to see.